The bullet fired from this .44 Magnum hits with such force it can pierce an engine block. A drunk driver doesn't use a gun. His weapon is his car. Each year, drunk drivers kill over 26,000 of us and maim thousands more. When he hits you, the results could look like this. Stop it. Stop drinking and driving. It could cost someone an arm and a leg. Maybe more.
Driver 98, Bruce Ray. There's Bruce. IMCA driver number 43, Gene Powell. Gene waving his cap. IMCA driver number 14, Alan Cooper. There's Alan with a fist salute. In the dash, IMCA driver number 1, Kelly McDonald. And again, just so you can maybe pick out your favorite driver and know what he looks like. IMCA driver number 49, Vern Good. IMCA driver number 0, Gus Cooper. And IMCA driver number 21 in the dash, Chris Murphy. And also in the dash, IMCA driver GO, David Gould. The driver of car number 68, Hedge Carter. Hedge with the yellow pants, white shirt out there. Driver of the 49X car, Ray Hankey. Ray giving the fans a wave. And the driver of the 66 car, EJ Pete Peterson. And super stock and sportsman drivers. Driver of the number 97 car, Bob Boyd. There's Bob in the black suit. The A77 driver, Skip Cox. Skip in the red pants, black shirt. Driver of the number 94 car, sportsman at Cottage Grove, Al Riker. There's Al in the red suit. Driver of the number 46 car, Darren Koffel. Darren in the black suit. And I don't know, is Terry up there? Terry Bentley? Terry had to pull out with the motor trouble, but let's give him a great big Riverside Speedway round of applause also. Time to 15:37 tonight, Kelly McDonald. That side, row number 1, your defending track champion points leader. His time tonight, 15:29, car number 12, Robert Hand. Your second fast timer tonight, a guy who's taken 5th in the main twice in a row, looking for a better finish tonight, a 15:28 for him, Chris Murphy. And where the main event last Saturday night, fast timer tonight at 15:16, Big G, Little O, David Gould. Rick Daniels looks them over again. They got to be side by side out of turn 4, and they aren't. Let's try it again. Robert Hand, Kelly McDonald on the front row, and here we go. And Kelly McDonald out into the lead. Robert Hand, David Gould, a little wide back straight. Likes to shove that rear end around. Robert going down low. Kelly McDonald handling pretty well up high. Your leader, Kelly McDonald. Robert Hand right behind him. A little bobble between 3 and 4. And one more left to go. Side by side down the main straight. Robert Hand, Kelly McDonald. David Gould waiting for one of the two of them to make a mistake. And Kelly a little bobble out of turn 2. Side by side, Kelly McDonald up high. Robert Hand down low. Hand into the lead. Gould and McDonald touch, and it's Robert Hand. His time tonight a 13:52, car 21M, Mr. Buddy Murphy. Outside of him, from Albany, Oregon, his time 13:47 tonight, car 97, Bob Boyd. Out of Bend, Oregon, the current points leader at Lebanon. Time to 13:24 tonight, car 46, Darren Koffel. And check out the fast timer and only his third race ever. Out of Centralia, Washington, in the 93 car, he's time to 13:20 tonight, Wayne Felch. Rick Daniels looks him over coming out of turn 4, and here we go. That's Bob Boyd and Mr. Buddy Murphy. Boyd on the high side. Buddy Murphy knows this track. Murphy counter steering out of turn 4, and Bob Boyd gets him on the high side. Bob Boyd 97. Boyd and Buddy come together. They're both all right into the lead now. Darren Koffel. Darren Koffel into the lead. Wayne Felch. As Buddy Murphy and Bob Boyd came together between 3 and 4, gives the lead to Darren Koffel. Your fast timer in the lead. Excuse me, second fast timer in the lead. Well, they'll bobble between 3 and 4. He's okay. Darren Koffel, Wayne. Maybe they got hogs this year at Lebanon, call them something different. The idea is and on the pole, car 17, Brad Cox. Car number 50, Travis Hall. Car 91, out of Cottage Grove, Alan Hand. And the final hog in the hog dash tonight, car number 8, Dave Kinzer. Well, Rick Daniels said, hey, come on, hogs. I'll send you back to the hog pen if you can't kind of hog it a little better than that. And 91 Alan Hand hogging the track. Okay, Brad Cox and Travis Hall will try it again, and here we go. Brad Cox in the lead. Travis Hall, Dave Kinzer, and Alan Hand. Alan Hand kind of using Kinzer as a bit of a bumper. And now backs off. Well, no, maybe not. Kinzer trying to talk to him. Your leader is Brad Cox, car 17. Now, not usually supposed to have tail spoilers or wings on these cars, but Brad Cox's trunk is coming open in that big old Bazumba Cadillac. Your leader is Brad Cox. Whoa, there goes Kinzer paying back Alan Hand. As Alan goes whoop, whoop, whoop for the first one of the evening. One more time around for Brad Cox. Travis Hall and Dave Kinzer. And your winner, Brad Cox. Robert, that was a heck of a last lap, buddy.
Oh, thanks. Got the inside groove, and that's the one that was sticking.
Indeed. Yeah, Kelly was trying to high side most of the night, and Robert got him on the last lap. Paula Maiden, the driver of the 44 car here, and who knows, might be back this season in another car to present the trophy to Robert Hand. Thanks, Paula, and congratulations, Robert. And Darren Koppel. Darren has won just about everything there is to win up at Lebanon this year. Getting the trophy from Paula. Thank you very much, Paula Maiden. And Darren, a wild trophy dash in the supers.
Yeah, it looked a little bit exciting.
What you need to be is like ready to take over when somebody makes a mistake, and you were.
Yeah, I saw him kind of get out there and thought, there's my chance.
You've done just about everything there is to do this year at Lebanon, haven't you?
Not everything.
But you're going great this year. Tell us a little bit about your car, man.
This is a 93 Larry Shaw car with a 406 injected Donovan. And runs pretty good so far.
Yeah. Okay, who puts out more horsepower? Don said his, aluminum block might be putting out 700 horsepower. You gonna up that by 1 or 2 horses, or?
Oh, I think he's fibbing.
What's yours put out, Darren?
Ours is about 700, but I'd say his is more.
Okay. Well, not tonight. We hope it will be back here in August. I hope you will, too. Darren Koppel, ladies and gentlemen.
Graduation, quite a day. But where do you go from here? You want something challenging. You'll find it in the Air National Guard. The Air Guard can give you skills you'll use for a lifetime. You'll make good money, and after you train, you serve just 2 days a month and 15 days a year. That means time for yourself and your country. The Air National Guard. Because graduation isn't the end. It's just the beginning.
First heat race now for IMCA Modified. 6 laps, and here we go. That's Ray Hankey in the 49X. EJ Pete Peterson going high with him, and Peterson, whoop, whoop, whoop. Holy moly. And Hankey tears the rear of his car off, going by Pete Peterson. White, a Volkswagen Rabbit out in the parking lot. It's from Washington, and it's got its little lights on. Yeah, it's got its little lights on. You know, if you come up on a Rabbit at night, the lights glow red. So there's a white Rabbit in the parking lot with its widow lights on. And here we go. Vern Goof, Hez Carter, Steve Limley, and Pete Peterson, minus his rear bumper. Yeah, Vern Goof high out of turn 2, and there goes Hedge Carter. Blasting past Vern. Hedge Carter won 2 mains in a row here just a few weeks ago. Hedge Carter in the low 16s. Hedge Carter, Vern Goof, Steve Limley, EJ, Pete Peterson. Low 16s for Hedge Carter. Vern Goof, who kind of made the mistake out of turn 2 in hot pursuit. But with 1 more lap to go, unless Hedge Carter is very charitable or blows up, I don't believe Vern's going to catch him. And your winner, 68 Hedge Carter, your winner. Clint Willis out of Spring Springfield, 43, Gene Powell. From Cresswell, car number 0, Gus Cooper. And from Cottage Grove, car 98, Bruce Ray. Coming out of turn 4, we got green, and here we go. Clint Willis up high into the marbles. By now, Ryan McTaggart and Gene Powell and Gus Cooper go by him. So don't get stuck up there. Put a time clock on Ryan McTaggart and Gene Powell. McTaggart up high now. Let's see if he can handle. Gene Powell down low. McTaggart outpowers him. Here comes Gus Cooper. He can throw a blanket over all three of those guys. Ryan McTaggart, Gene Powell, Gus Cooper. Again, low 16s for him. McTaggart, a little squirrely attitude. Gene Powell backs out. Doesn't spin him out. Mighty neighborly of him. Side by side now, Ryan McTaggart and Gene Powell. McTaggart up high, Gene Powell middle high groove. And backs out. And now Powell bobbles a little bit between 3 and 4. Bruce Ray, whoop, 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 in turn 3. He's still going. Ryan McTaggart still leading. And still following is Gene Powell. Still knocking on the door of Powell. Powell bobble out of turn 2. Powell and Gus Cooper come together briefly. No harm, no foul. One more lap to go. Ryan McTaggart, Gene Powell, Gus Cooper. And again, Gene Powell threatens. Charges from the back. Turn 2. Powell's out of it. Now Gus Cooper going to give chase. Between 3 and 4. I don't think he's going to be able to do it. Year winner, car number 16, Ryan McTaggart. Kelly got caught up high in the trophy dash, and by golly, he's up there again. Does a better job this time. Kelly McDonald into the lead. Alan Cooper, Robert Hand, David Gould, Chris Murphy. And this time, Robert Hand in car number 12 tries the high side. No way, Jose. He drops back. Gould goes up. So it's Kelly McDonald, Alan Cooper, David Gould. And now Gould's going to try high side out of turn 2. Holy moly, he's got the go-car handling great. Kelly McDonald blocks him up high. Kelly McDonald found that high groove. Guess what groove David Gould likes? So somebody's going to have to go low. Kelly McDonald, David Gould. Gould backs out of it. And into the infield. And your leader, Kelly McDonald. Kelly McDonald, Alan Cooper. One more lap to go. And he's going to win it. Car number 1, Kelly McDonald. In second place, by a nose, car number 12, Robert Hand. And the A77 car, Skip Cox. Jason Cox, 45, making his move, 3 abreast back straight. And Mike Fain spun out, he's going again. Ted Baker spins out. That's Jason Cox in the 45 car. Al Riker, Rick Bourne, and Jason's dad, Skip Cox. And we got the yellow flag out for Ted Baker. Jackson. Come on, baby. All right, here we go. Jason Cox, Al Riker. In the super stock from the Madras racetrack. Jason's dad, Skip Cox, in the A77 car. It's the father-son team out here, but they're racing against each other tonight. Jason Cox in the Sportsman, his dad, Skip Cox, in the Super. Jason high out of turn 2, and Dad says, "See ya, son!" and goes a little high and spreads the tail end of that super stock, and off the high side goes Jason Cox. Skip Cox into the lead. And the yellow flag comes out. And Skip goes, whoop, whoop, whoop. Two laps down, 6 more to go. 8-lap heat races for supers. Okay, here we go. Rick Moore, Al Riker, Ted Baker, Jason Cox. Whoa! Ted Baker and Jason Cox kind of hits the binders to avoid him. And Rick Barn out of Youngkawa leading the first heat race tonight. Go. Ted Baker off again, turn 3 and 4 in the 76 car. And your leader right there, Rick Morin. High 15s for him out there now. Times have speeded up. Whoa! Jason Cox throwing her sideways. And back on the track, your leader, Rick Morin. Al Riker in second. And it looks like Rick Morin's going to do it. Leader, Rick Morin. Al Riker takes second. 77 cars, Gene Day. 21M, Mr. Buddy Murphy. 97, Bob Boyd. 46, Darren Koffel. And your fast timer tonight, 93, Wayne Felch. Rick Daniels looks him over. It's Bruce Hipple, John Schuler, and I guess we're going to have another start. And again, what he does there, what Rick does, if he doesn't like the way the guys are lined up on the start, is just hold out the green flag and then put the yellow out. Completed lap. The Lebanon drivers are used to racing to the yellow, so that's what we're going to do to accommodate them tonight. Racing to the yellow. And okay, 01, John Schuler. U2, Bruce Hipple, fast heat race for Open Comp Supers. Yeah, here we go. U2, Bruce Hipple in the lead. Here comes John Schuler, Gene Day, Bob Boyd. Bruce Hipple in the U2 car, running a 412. Iron Block Chevrolet in the lead, out of Salem. Here comes 77 Gene Day. Bruce Hipple, Gene Day, Bob Boyd, here we go. Green flag flies. Oh, just about 3 abreast Main Straight. High Waller's car kind of moving back. Your leader now, Gene Day, 77. Wayne Felch off turn 2, back on the track, he's okay. Leader is 77, Gene Day. Gene Day out of Portland. Running a 350 Chevrolet cast iron block. Right on his tail, Bob Boyd. Gene do a little dirt tracking out of turn 2. Swing that wing to rear end out high. One more lap to go for Gene Day. Bob Boyd moving up past Derek Toffel and Buddy Murphy now. Low 13s out there for Gene Day. And there's your winner, Gene Day. Bob Boyd second. Buddy Murphy moves up to third.
Mr. Rowland, do you understand me? You've had a stroke. Do you know where you are? Who's the President of the United States? Mr. Rowland, what is your wife's name?
The biggest cause of stroke is high blood pressure. If you have it, follow the doctor's advice. Watch your weight and stay on your medication.
Do you understand anything I'm saying?
Car 45 out of Cresswell, Jason Cox. Out of Metolius, Oregon, races at the Madras track. A77, a former Riverside Speedway driver, Skip Cox. And in the hog, from Cresswell, in hog number 17, Brad Cox. Your Cox fight tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Brad can make 3 laps. Rick Daniels, carefully looking them over as they come out of turn 4, and here we go! Jason and Skip, side by side. Oh, nice job, gentlemen. Jason and Skip Cox. Skip a little high out of turn 2. Jason into the lead. Jason Cox, Skip Cox, and Brad Cox. But you know, Brad only has to make 3 laps. Jason Cox, 45. Holy moly! High 15s for Jason. whether Skip's holding back or whoop, whoop, whoop. Skip spins out. He's still going. So Jason Cox with a big lead now. Well, let's check this out, ladies and gentlemen. Can the Superstock catch? Then your winner, Brad Cox in 17, made his 3 laps. Get to that in just a minute. Well, all right. On the pole, out of Springfield, Oregon, car 43, Gene Powell. Out of Cresswell, in the number 0 car, Gus Cooper. From Cottage Grove, number 98, Bruce Ray. In the 14 car, Alan Cooper. Car number 1, out of Springfield, Kelly McDonald. Your Trophy Dash winner tonight, car number 12, Robert Hand. Out of Cottage Grove in the 21 car, Chris Murphy. From Reedsport in car number 11, Clint Willis. Out of Springfield in the 16 car, Ryan McTaggart. Out of Cottage Grove in the 68 car, Hedge Carter. Out of Cresswell, car number 49, Vern Guth. From Cottage Grove, car 66, E.J. Pete Peterson. In the 49X car, Ray Hankey. Out of Cottage Grove, car 38, Steve Wembley. And you saw this fellow pull out of the fast heat race. He broke his power steering pump, fluid all over the place. They've blocked it off, so he only has manual steering tonight. He's going to start in the back from Cottage Grove. Big G, little O, David Gould. It's going to be real tough to steer that go-car without power steering because they have a steering quickener in these IMCA cars, so I don't look for David Gould to be making that fast charge to the back of the pack, but who knows? He might get motivated. Okay, Rick Daniels looks him over, and here we go. 25 laps. Bruce Ray, Gus Cooper, Kelly McDonald, Alan Cooper. Your leader, first lap, Bruce Ray. And moving up from the back of the pack, although slowly, David Gould. I think right now he's just kind of biding his time. And my guess is he cannot make the kind of moves he normally would with better steering. Bruce Ray, out of Cottage Grove, your leader. Mid-15s out there on the time clock. There goes Bruce Ray off for turn 2. And your leader goes Cooper. Goes Cooper and Alan Cooper. And the yellow is out for Bruce Ray. All right, here we go. Gus Cooper, Kelly McDonald, Alan Cooper. Murphy. Clint Willis heads Carter. And an unfamiliar place for a Big G Little O. David Gould stuck in the back of the pack without power steering. Great battle for the lead. Gus Cooper, Alan Cooper, Kelly McDonald, Robert Hand. Remember, this one's 25 laps. High 15s out there. High 15s for Gus Cooper, Alan Cooper, Kelly McDonald. Now all three of them are going to have to go around Ray Hankey. Ray moves to the high side, let everybody else down low. Right now, a four-way race. Car number 0, Gus Cooper. 14, Alan Cooper. Car number 1, Kelly McDonald. Car number 12, Robert Hand. Smoking is car number 11, Clint Willis. And Clint Willis into the pits now. As the lead pack working up on Steve Lindley, 38, and 66, Pete Peterson. But they're two abreast. Everybody's going to bunch up in back of the lapped cars. We could have a new leader. Alan Cooper goes high. Kelly goes high. We got Cooper into Pete Peterson, into Robert Hand. And they're still okay. Holy moly. A near disaster for Robert Hand, Alan Cooper, and Kelly McDonald that time, as they bumped off of Pete Peterson in traffic. So Gus Cooper maintains the lead. Alan Cooper a little farther back now, after almost losing it. And the 0 car now. Gus Cooper, your leader, moving up to lap Vern Goof, 49. And Goof stays down low. Uh-oh, no he doesn't. Vern Goof really hard to pass out there. And once again, the leaders bunched up in back of the lapped cars. Vern Goof and Ray Hankey side by side. Gus Cooper goes high, and again Alan Cooper takes a bump, and this time he takes the flat tire. Oh, tough luck for Alan Cooper. 2 in a row. Last time they were lapping the slower traffic, it was E.J. Pete Peterson and Steve Lemley, and Alan Cooper, Robert Hand both bumped off of Pete Peterson. And this time it was Vern Goof and Ray Hankey side by side. All right, here we go. Five more laps to go, all bunched up behind Gus Cooper. Your leader, Gus Cooper, Robert Hand, Kelly McDonald, Ryan McTaggart into 4th place. As Alan Cooper had to drop out. Chris Murphy, 21, up to 5th now. flag comes out. Three more laps to go to hold off Robert Hand and Kelly McDonald. Also right up there, Ryan McTaggart, Chris Murphy. All right, here we go. Kelly McDonald tries the charge on the high side. Gus Cooper in the 0 car. Middle groove so far. Robert Hand, Kelly McDonald bunched up behind Gus Cooper. Chris Murphy in 4th, Ryan McTaggart in 5th. Off the track goes Gene Powell. Oh, Powell into the trees. Yellow flag's out. So make that 23 laps down and we'll have green, white, checkered. Time. Rick Daniels flies the green. Here we go. 2-lap dash for the cash. Robert Hand flies on the high side. Robert Hand down to Cottage Grove. Trying to win it. Giving it everything he's got out of turn 2. Side by side. Robert Hand up high. Gus Cooper down low. One more lap to go. Woo! Gus Cooper, Robert Hand. Kelly McDonald down low. Robert gives it the gas out of turn 2. Side by side. Now he backs out. And Gus bubbles into the checkered flag. It's Gus Cooper. Robert Hand about 6 inches behind in 2nd place. He gave it everything. Nice job, Gus Cooper. Great job, Robert Hand. Your winner, car number 0, Gus Cooper. IMCA rules, 68 Hedge Carter has just claimed Robert Hand's motor. Oh, man. I don't know whether this is going to start anything or not, but those are the rules. And Hedge Carter gets Robert Hand's motor for $325. That idea is to keep down the cost of racing in the IMCA class by discouraging people from paying high bucks for motors. We have had sort of a, I don't know whether you call it a gentleman's agreement or just nobody wanted to start it or whatever. No motors claimed last year or this year up to this point. And breaking the ice, Hedge Carter out of Cottage Grove claiming Robert Hand's motor. Actually, we had, last year we had an attempted claim, but we had a technicality that disallowed the claim. the drivers Hedge Carter and Robert Hand, as per the rules, pulling into the claim area in the pits where they'll pull out Robert Hand's motor. Get ready for this. For the first time in several years, open comp super stocks at the Riverside Speedway. 30 laps on the pole. In the High Wallers car, the 01 car, John Schuler. In the U2 car out of Albany, Oregon, Bruce Hipple. From Portland, Oregon, in car number 77, Gene Day. Out of Cottage Grove, fourth fast timer tonight, 21M, Mr. Buddy Murphy. Car number 97, out of Albany, Oregon, Bob Boyd. Points leader up at Willamette Speedway in Lebanon, out of Bend, Oregon, car 46, Darren Koffel. The rookie who pulled the fast time tonight, out of Centralia, Washington, car 93, Wayne Felch. Out of Betolius, Oregon, a veteran of the Riverside Speedway, now racing in Madras, A77, Skip Cox. From Cresswell, in the 45 car, Skip's son, Jason Cox. Out of the Drain Yoncalla area, car number 9, Rick Morin. From Cottage Grove in the 76 car, Ted Baker. Out of Springfield, car 94, Al Riker. And in the 77 car, Mike Fain. And before we start this race, ladies and gentlemen, let's read off the lucky number program. Oh, here we go! John Schuler, Bruce Hipple, Gene Day. And Schuler holds off Hipple. Hipple tried it high side, had to back out. Here comes Bob Boyd. Oh, we got Buddy Murphy into Bob Boyd. Into Darren Koffel. And Murphy in the back of the pack. Whoa, we got it. We got a tire main straight. Yellow flag is out. Tire in the middle of the main straight. Now the super stocks race to the yellow, so I sure hope they all see that. Super stocks racing to the yellow. Derek Koppel in the 46 car, who went off the track into the pits, is going to be checked out. We're not sure what kind of problem he's got, but he took a hard hit in the middle of the pack where Buddy Murphy and Bob Boyd came together and Koffel, and he was able to drive it into the pits, but he's going to be checked out right now. So the red light is out.
Well, Darren Koffel took a nasty punch coming out of turn 3 there. His arms got hung up there in the steering wheel and got busted up in 3 different places. He apparently was going to try and do some racing after the accident, but then did pull off turn 3. A little later, Don Irely did bring out Darren's car to try it, but apparently in the accident there was also a front suspension problem. And this tape here is being edited several days after the race, and so we can kind of tell you where the car went from that point. This being Wednesday, the day of the race, well, the following Saturday, Darren Koffel's car was raced up in Lebanon at its home track there, trying to stay in contention with the points. That day was driven by Bob Jeffries, a past track champion there with Lebanon Speedway. Darren is not a foreigner to any bone problems, and so he'll survive this bone problem just as he did some others that Darren has experienced in the past. He's a winner, he's not a quitter, and he'll be back. Probably take about 6 weeks to heal him, and in the meantime his car will be raced and Darren will be back to just show you what a strong young man this guy is. He is just tremendous. I've always admired him, and we'll be looking forward to seeing back him at Willamette Speedway and hopefully down here at Cottage Grove Speedway, Riverside in Oregon.
Something wrong with a 46 car. And back into the pits. Probably busted some kind of steering thing when it dislocated the wrist. And that's too bad. So John Harley, a double disappointment tonight. 77 Gene Day goes into Bruce Hipple. Hipple off turn 2. Into the pits. We got 94 Al Riker into 77 Mike Fain. Holy moly, watch out here. Watch out, because they're racing to the yellow. Buddy Murphy cuts to the inside. Jason. All right. Green flag's out, here we go. Wayne Pelt spins out. Fishtails gets it under control. Buddy Murphy has to back out. Your leader, John Schuler. Right behind him, Gene Day. Day kind of knocks on the door down low, backs out. Ted Baker throwing some sparks on the 76 car. John Schuler, Gene Day, Bob Boyd. Now, Schuler was not one of the faster timers tonight. Whoa! Day into Schuler, they bounce off, they're all right. Whoa! Gene Day, 77, just bounced off of John Schuler, and into the lead he goes. Gene Day, Bob Boyd, Buddy Murphy, John Schuler, Wayne Felch. And then the four sportsmen headed by Rick Morin. And Bob Boyd bounced over something and Buddy Murphy right into him.
Well, Bob Boyd dropped a drive line there, and that kind of dug into the ground and sent him a little bit airborne there. And when it came back down, of course, the car was turning sideways just a touch, and he came to a screeching halt. And Buddy Murphy didn't have any place to go except up the back end of Bob Boyd. That was unfortunate. Boyd's car got kind of crunched up here a little bit, as you'll notice as we show you some of the pictures of it being hauled off. Also in the process, the 01 car loaded up and got a little bit of a fire there, alcohol fire there in the carburetor, but that was extinguished with not too much problem either. Here's just a few shots cleaning up the track down here, getting ready for the continuation of the race here at Riverside Speedway in Cottage Grove, Oregon.
a tough time staying ahead of sportsman Rick Moran, but he does. Your leader, Gene Day. Buddy Murphy. Here comes Wayne Felch moving up. And again, throwing sparks is 76 Ted Baker. 93 Wayne Felch goes around Rick Moran, so your three open comp supers from Lebanon in the lead. Cook at the back of the pack and several laps down. Skip Cox in the A77 car. Gene Day, Buddy Murphy. 93 Wayne Felch, and I know Buddy's having some trouble with that 21 car, but I think he just took a couple laps to kind of feel it out and going faster now. Yellow flag comes out. Watch out for Buddy Murphy and Wayne Felch, Gene Day. Here we go. And again, same deal on the restart. Tough job for Buddy Murphy. Let's Wayne go around him. It's Gene Day, Wayne Felch, Buddy Murphy. Well, everybody all right. Your leader right there, Gene Day. Wayne Felch, Buddy Murphy. And the lead sportsman, Rick Moran. Whoa. Here comes Mike Spade, 77, back on the track. High 13s out there for Gene Day. Gene Day, Wayne Felch, Buddy Murphy. And Murphy let Felch go around on a restart, but now really challenging him for second. And now low 14s for Gene Day. Day slowing up a little bit, coming up on the lap traffic. Gene Day, 77, out of Portland. And Buddy Murphy, 21, goes by Wayne Felch for second place. I guess Buddy figures it's running okay. Gene Day, 77, now goes underneath Ted Baker, Jason Cox. And now goes underneath the A77 car, Skip Cox. Right there, your leader, Gene Day. Second place, Mr. Buddy Murphy. Gene in the low 14s, Buddy Murphy and Wayne Felch in the high 14s in traffic. And you can see why Gene Day is pulling away. Buddy Murphy, 21M now, trying to get by Ted Baker and Jason Cox, and he does. Nice move, dives down underneath Jason, and will take off in hot pursuit of Gene Day. Gene Day right there, 77. In second place, Mr. Buddy, whoa, Murphy in third. Wayne Felch kind of tags Jason Cox on his way by, but I'll tell you what, it's tough to keep those superstars from kind of flinging the rear end out a little high coming out of four. Gene Day, 77, with a 5-second lead over Buddy Murphy, and it looks like he's going to win it. Unless something weird happens, Murphy now into the rear end of Mike Fain, but goes by him. Skip Cox overheating again, 77A car into the pits. One more lap to go for Gene Day. And right there in second place, Buddy Murphy. In third place, right there, Wayne Felch. Larry.
The heat is on. So if you're thinking about drinking and driving, try a nice, cool lemonade instead.
Okay, the Hogs, here we go. Car number 10 is William Gould, 35, Darren Boyce. Car, J.R. Novotny. Your leader, 35, Darren Boyce. Car number 91 is Alan Hand. Car number 17, Brad Cox, the winner of the Cox fight tonight. Car number 50, Travis Hall. Car number 8, David Kinzer. 10 is William Gould. Car number 11, Tony Leffler. Car number 48 is J.R. Novotny. And your leader, 35, Darren Boyce. This is, whoa! Travis Hall into Brad Cox, takes sparks, comes back for more. Travis Hall at number 50, a couple of hard hits on Brad Cox, and it's tough to move a Cadillac out of the way, ladies and gentlemen. Although Hall did flatten 17's tire and now moves around him. So Travis Hall in car number 50 gave Brad Cox 17 a flat tire and moves around him into third. Here comes Kinzer in the Mopar. Dave Kinzer has won like 3-4 of these Hog main events. Has a habit of kind of hanging back and letting everybody else kill each other, then makes his move. But Darren Boyce way ahead right now. Might be tough for Kinzer to make a similar move tonight. Yeah, you got Tony Leffler and J.R. Novotny. They've locked bumpers between 3 and 4. Now, I hope they like each other because they're going to be sitting side by side, front to back for the rest of the race. Darren Boyce, your leader. Travis Hall in second. David Kinzer in third. In fourth with a flat tire, Brad Cox. Moving up now, William Gould, the son of David Gould. 91 Alan Hand with a flat tire. And 35 Darren Boyce will put a hog pin time clock on him. And Alan Hand back into the pits. Uh-oh. Yeah, mid-19s for these guys. Good race for second place between Travis Hall, hog number 50, and hog number 8, David Kinzer. One more lap to go for Darren Boyce, Kinzer, and Travis Hall side by side. They bump once, twice, and Kinzer into second place. And there's your leader, 35, Darren Boyce. In second place, Dave Kinzer. And in third place, Travis Hall. Whoa! Whoa, mama! And in fourth place, William Gould. Takes the rough road past car 17. And your winner, Darren Boyce. Saturday night for a full program of racing here at the Riverside Speedway. Until then, have a safe and pleasant journey home.
Want to do something really good for your heart? Become a volunteer for Oregon Special Olympics.